Okay, in this lesson we're going to talk about our very first guitar scale. We're actually going to do this scale called the E minor pentatonic scale, and scales are useful for several reasons. One is a lot of rock riffs and just riffs in general come from scales, and also they can help you later on to learn your fretboard, so it's just one avenue to help with that. Now the picking for it, well, you can either just do all down picks, like just all the down picks like we've been doing. You could also alternatively go down and up. Whichever one is easiest for you. You don't want to have to think too hard about the picking when we're doing the scales, okay? So we're going to start with the sixth string when we play this scale, and we're going to start with open, and then we're going to play fret 3. And notice I'm using finger 3. That's very important for speed later on. And those are the notes E and G. You don't have to worry about that too much, but I will say the notes just so you know them. So anyway, E and G. Then after that's completed, we go to the next string, the A string, and we play open, so your fifth string, and then middle finger also on second fret. So so far we had O3, O2. Now notice there's going to be 2 notes for each string, so it makes the pattern very easy. Okay, so E, G, and then A, B are the note names. So what I would do now is I would just practice those 4 notes for a little bit before continuing. Then when you feel comfortable, keep going. So once that's done, you go to the 4th string or your D string, and you play open as well. And then we're also going to play fret 2 again with the middle finger. And then you're actually going to do that again on the next string, on the 3rd string. You're going to get an open and fret 2 again. And again, at this point, I would probably just practice up to this point. And just to review, we had O3, O2, 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 or E, G, A, B, D, E, G, A. Then we're going to come to the B string next, or the 2nd string, play open again. But this time, instead of playing 2, we're going to play 3, just like we did on the low E. So we're going to play 3rd fret, 3rd finger. And then to finish it, we go to the 1st string and play open and 3rd fret again, just like in the low E, because it's the same string, just higher. So if we put it all together, the frets are open, 3, open, 2, open, 2, open, 2, open, 3, open, 3. It's pretty simple compared to some other scales. And it sounds great, it's very fun. Now the notes, E, G, A, B, D, E, G, A, B, D, E, G. And those are all of your notes for the scale. Then once you are comfortable with that, you may want to spend a day or two just going up the scale like that. You would then want to go backwards. Now what I mean by backwards is, you know how we went open and 3 as we were going up and so forth? You would play the 3, then open. And then you go to the next string, not open, you play 3, open. Then next string you play 2, open. Then 2, open. 2, open. 3, open. If at any point you find any part particularly difficult, just focus on that one segment. For example, if you find that's not hard, but for some reason when you get to the 3rd string, maybe you accidentally play a wrong note, maybe the 3rd fret or something on accident, just go like this. Over and over and over again until it's no longer an issue. In other words, don't try to keep playing the whole thing. Just focus on the small section that was giving you trouble. And then, once you can play the scale, well, you might recognize this riff. Now I'm just playing that to prove the point that these scales lead to riffs. All that riff is just you're skipping the E, going right to the G, and then playing the scale and stopping at the 3rd string and not going past that. So it's just like a little section of the scale. 3rd fret, 6th string, open 5th, 2nd fret, open 4th, 2nd fret, open 3rd. Alrighty, have fun, God bless.